Hello, my fellow YouTubers. How are you? And today, I'll be reviewing Dragon Quest 8. Uh, I really do love this game, by the way. I mean, I've got to be honest, this is one of my favorite video games ever made. I mean, seriously, if you ever wanted a good medieval-based game, this is it. Now, let me explain my own personal history of Dragon Quest. I first was introduced by Dragon Quest when I played Dragon Quest 9. And it was a fun game. I liked the creativity and the imagination put into it with its locations and some monster designs. So when I played Dragon Quest 8, I just was blown away. The graphics were amazing, the scenery beautiful, the music very well done, orchestrated, and the characters and story were just absolutely great. So gameplay. In the video game, it's similar to Final Fantasy and Pokemon. In it, your characters are given a selective menu of abilities, attacks they can choose from, and depending on what type of monster you are, certain attacks will be either minimum, or strong, depending on who you're fighting against and what abilities you're using against them. You can level up your character to unlock new abilities, and you can also change your character's equipment from swords, spears, arrows, you name it. And it's very intriguing because it requires thinking, because like Pokemon, it's a strategy game, it's a strategy game where you need to actually think of what your opponent is going to do. And believe me, there are times when your opponent can really easily get the better of you. Characters. First, you start with a nameless character called the hero, and you can name him whatever you want to. In it, he's accompanying his king, King Trode, and her daughter, Princess Medea, who have been both horribly cursed by the evil jester Dolmagus. Later on the journey, you're introduced to 3 or 5 extra party members. If you're playing the 3DS game, you have Yankees, a rogue bandit who's just absolutely brilliant. He says, "Oi, Gov!" Oh, great accent. He specializes in hardcore attacks like axes, hammers, you name it. He's a proper tough guy. I absolutely love him. You have Jessica, who's trying to avenge her brother's death, but also trying to find a way how to make her own life, as she's trying to live without her mother constantly telling her what to do, but at the same time trying to find peace within herself. You have Angelo, a half-brother of a fellow Templar who despises him, who's exiled to the group in order to find Omegas to avenge his former master. He's kind of like a playboy, a proper Sanji from One Piece. He specializes in arrow attacks, and he's really, really cool, if I gotta be honest. He's probably a fan favorite of a lot of females. You have Mori, the monster tamer arena guy. He specializes in taming monsters. He has this Italian accent, and he's very cool because of how much passion he puts into getting monsters to fight each other. I wonder, is he an ancestor of the guy who created Pokemon? Because that would be amazing. You have Red, Yankees' love interest, a female like Jessica, who wears this cool, really red pirate uniform, and she's probably a hardcore character, as she takes nonsense from no one, and she really is a proper bandit, as she's willing to think of herself more than the others, but she's got a good heart. And then you have the main villain Domagus, who's really, really evil. This guy scared me to death when I first saw him. He's like a fusion of the Joker and the Emperor from Star Wars. He's just got this evil laughter to him, and he enjoys making misery for everyone. However, for some reason, he just keeps killing only selective people. with the power he has, you'd think he could you cause much more damage. Yet, for some reason, he only focuses on one target, one victim. And this will be discussed further on when you play the game, because I won't spoil it for you. Other than that, what I liked about this game also is the wide range of scenery and fields. You have a proper open area with very imaginative monsters made and drawn by the famous Akira Toriyama. The guy who did Dragon Ball does this game, and you can see really his best work when he makes these monsters. It's very good. The slimes are amazing. They're just good characters, these monsters. Um, I also love the music, how much they use orchestral work, and how much of they can really fit the moment. Like when the Omegas comes, they make this kind of screaming sound. When there's a happy moment on, they make this kind of grand magical music. It's very good. I also like the imagination in this game. Like there's this one scene where there's these two doors on the mountain, and when a shadow of these doors appear, you can enter a completely new world. It's really cool, really, really cool. So, all in all, Dragon Quest VIII is a great game. If you like cartoony things and Dragon Ball Z, and just generally medieval storyline, and you want a good old-fashioned medieval game, I would recommend this game very much. I enjoyed it, I loved it, and I would really can't wait to play this again. Thank you for watching.